in parallel to start, just so you're a little more stacked, yeah? And we'll still think about those heels wrapping toward each other. Good, yeah. And you can, as you wrap those heels together, feel your forefoot, your ball of your foot, press down a little bit. Good, yeah. And then just keeping that nice solid foundation, let yourself start rounding your shoulders a little. Wake those guys up. That's it. Yeah. And you can go into single shoulders. See what feels right, where it's tight in your body. Ooh. I feel that. Good. And then pull back on one side. Let your jaw and your chin fall the other way. Kind of open up the collarbone space. And then gently bring it up. Pull back on the other side. Let your head fall the other way. That should feel good. Do one more on each side, just gently helping you get back to open. Some of you might feel stretching and popping up the side of your neck all the way up into your jaw. Good, yeah. And then come back to center. Let yourself have a little bow, not a full roll down, just a little bow, stretching that upper back. Keep driving through those heels. Hi, Marty. Good, and then press and lift your sternum up. Good. Exhale, tuck your chin just into that bow again. Shoulders wide across your back. Make them be super wide as you bow. Good. And then up. Drive into your feet so it's not you merely sitting in the back. Good. And one more time. Good. And then up. Drive into those feet as you lift that sternum. Good. Yeah, good. And then coming to center. Good. Palms face in. Exhale, pull your elbows to your waist. And then inhale, stay there. Exhale, stay there. Pull your elbows toward each other behind your back. Really give yourself a nice little bit of a rotation at the shoulder. Good. And then release those arms forward. And we're going to do that again. Inhale, exhale, pull. Inhale, stay there. Exhale, pull the elbows toward each other. Feel the front of your arm roll outward. Good. And release. Good. And one more time. Inhale, exhale, pull. Good. Inhale, exhale, draw together. That's it. Good. And release. In that moment of drawing together, do you all feel this opening outward here? Do you get some of that? Okay, good. Just checking. From there then, let's take these arms in. Good. We're going to press down. Just get taller. Feel the back of you lift up more. So not the front of you. That's my chest lifting up. I want you to really feel the spine line pulling up higher. And then release those arms. So again, pull in. Rotate palms down. Push down. Grow tall from the back of you. If your nose goes toward the ceiling, you're trying to grow tall from the front of you. That makes sense? So that's a way you can self-check. If your eyes and your nose go up, that is not the back of you. That's a good press. Lengthen through that spine. Good. Last time. Last time. Pull in. Rotate palms down. Lift from the back side. Get it longer. That means the heels have to reach down so the spine can lift up. Yes? Good. And then reach those arms forward. Good. Let's have a little squat. So take a little bit wider stance. Yep, just a little bit. Good. And we're going to sit in that squat, arms long, just working on our long spine, bringing the ribs in, come up to a stand. Slice gently out to the sides as you stand. Bring the arms forward and sit. Pull your hands, your booty away from your hands. Good. And slice. Find the shoulder blades. Good. Keep on going. I'm just going to talk to you about that slice moment. The slice moment isn't here with the shoulders pushing forward. The slice moment is here, right? Using a wide reach to get the shoulder blades to flatten. I don't want them to rise up. Because what is that? That's that shoulder right there. Good. That's it. 2 more. That's a weird noise. Good. Yes, nice and tall. Good, very good. Okay, we're gonna stay tall for a second. I want you to slice and rotate one side. Pause. Can you pull your shoulder toward your hand? Come back to center. Other side. Slice and rotate. Inhale, exhale, pause. Pull your shoulder toward your hand. Your armpit is trying to get toward your hand. Good. Come back to center. Good. Slice and rotate. Pull it away. Good. All right, so let's fine tune that a little bit. As I'm pulling away, here's one way that I compensate. That's by bending forward. Here's another way that some of us compensate. That's by getting all our weight on our toes and pushing into the small of our back, Diana. Okay, just right. And here's another way. Here's me pulling that shoulder up and slightly leaning. Lisa. So.
I think I have a little bit of both.
Yeah. You're leaning away. So if I show you from a back view, as you rotate, your shoulder pops up and you're sort of tipping to the side. Can you see that? Instead of just staying. And we all have some combination. That's what I'm here for. So, the harder it gets in your slice, the more I want you to see if you can get your heels connected to the ground as well as the ball of your feet. That's going to give your spine something to anchor away from, right? A hot air balloon, before it takes off, has to be tethered to the ground. Hi, waggy boy. Good. Yeah, nice. Last one. Wow, nice and clean. Very good. Better with the shoulders. Good, and better with the spines. Yay, that's good. Phew, good job. You want to use your thumb? Oh, sorry, Machado. Oh, sorry, baby. Sorry. All right, so while Diana's pausing, we're going to start rolling down. Good. And then take a nice breath. Exhale, round back up. Now come into Snow Angel. So palms are going to flip. Good. Open up, pull back, and start that Snow Angel small, just shoulder height. Don't bring it higher than that. Good. Bring it back down, round down. Good. Extend. Good. Take a breath, round up. Flip those palms on the way up. Good. That's it. Yeah. So as you're bringing those hands up now, let them get higher and see if you can still take your shoulder blades out towards your hands. Feel especially that bottom tip of the shoulder blade reaching toward the hands. Can you find it? Good. Yes, beautiful. Wide shoulders. Lisa, did you feel how you did that one? Yes, I can see it. Hi, baby. Good. Yes, nice, Marty. I feel like it's been forever since we've had you in class. Oh. Your Tuesday class said you're almost traveling as much as Stuart. Yeah, right. Nice. Nice. So palms up. Now we're going to, once you're up, take your shoulders, pull them back, and then pull them wide, and then release. Pull them back, pull them wide, and then release. Good. And let's do 2 more just to feel yourself being able to pull them wide. Now, wide doesn't mean I'm pulling my arms wide. I'm right here in front of the socket, not out here to the side. So it's just this forward and back motion. Yes, good. It's not a bicep curl, right? I'm only using, see this angle doesn't change here? It's this that's doing the work. So if you're tugging in, let your arms be at 90 degrees for a sec, and just see if you can do that without making this angle any smaller. This stays the same, right? I'm not pulling in here. There we go. Good, okay, better. Okay, good, now back it up. Feel a lot of tension on there? You're gonna be tempted to lean into it. We're gonna do a Pilates sit. So I want you to have that sensation of shoulders plugged into your back and wide on your back. Fists are slightly outside of your elbows, right? So instead of holding in like this in front of your face, open them up. Yes, here you go, have a seat. Slide your back down that wall. Good, press into your feet. Good, and back down you go. Now, if you would like a little reset, please feel free to take it at the top, right? Take it at the top, reset, get your shoulders, slide down. Good. There you go. Now you keep going. I'm gonna move a little bit forward and grab onto my ropes because I don't have room for my legs. Because we're gonna add on. We're gonna sit, take one leg out and forward, come up, swing that leg back, press down. Now you're in that body balance, pushing down. Can you widen your shoulders here? It might change your balance. You might not be used to bouncing that way. That's okay. Swing that leg forward. Good, now sit. Woo. I know, yeah. Good. And then swing it back. I know. Woo! Check your It's good. It's good for us, yes? I said this is good for us. Yes. That's it, good. Check shoulders when you're in that body balance position. There you go, good. Is that 3? We're gonna do 4. Good. On your 4th one, come upright. Just take that leg forward. Good. And then just circle it around. Wow. You're going to try to keep your spine as upright as possible. That's it. Good. Just 4 each way. That's it. Because by now, your standing glute little supports should be going, oh, we're working so hard. Yes, they are. Good, and around, good. Good. Good, and last one. Good. Yes, how it feel? Ready for the other side? Okay. Mari's like, yeah, bring it. I'm ready to get back into it. Okay, so arms up. Set your shoulders. Slide that spine down your wall. Extend your leg. Good. Keep it lifted as you come up. Swing it back. Hinge. Pause in that hinge to find your shoulders wide. That's it. See if they can stay wide as you come up. Bring that leg forward. Having a seat. Good. That's it. Good. Remember to keep breathing. That's it. Yeah, linger. Just pop into that body, bouncing right out of it. If you fall, come back into it before you come up. Yeah? If you tumble, get back to it. That's it. There you go. That's it. Fight for it. Oh, is that 4, Levy?
It feels like it.
And then on your last one, stay up and you can start your leg circles. I feel like everyone's doing extra on this side. This is Did you go back to the first side? Is that what you said? Yeah. That's what I'm doing here. There you go. And those leg circles. That's all. You know, there is science to that. So that's very smart. Good. So if you got your leg circles both ways, then you can bring your feet down to the ground. And we're just going to flip around to the other way. Okay, so backs to mount. We're going to start with standing tall, holding our ground. Right, glutes on, abs up. And we're just going to press away from our chest and bring it back in. Really trying to stay tall here. Keeping the weight over the heels, So for some of you, that's going to feel almost like you're leaning backwards. That's better, good. So then let's change the breath. Exhale, press. Inhale, hold. Exhale, bring it back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbows tucking down. Good. Inhale, exhale, press. Shh. Inhale wide. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's do 2 more sets. Inhale, exhale, press. Shh. Hold your ground. Good. Inhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, last one. Inhale, exhale, press. Good. Inhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay. We're going to just keep the hands at the side for a moment. We're going to lift into a march. So lift one leg up, put it down. Other leg up, put it down. Good. Okay. So then I want you to start driving into the standing foot as you lift so that you have that nice strong column going on in your body. Yes, good. Watch out for the chest trying to pull you away. See if you can let your spine lift you away from your driving leg, right? The standing one that's driving down. Beautiful, okay. So now we're going to press both hands forward. Collarbones wide, shoulders wide on your back. We're not leaning into it. We're holding our ground. Exhale, bring one leg up. Inhale, it goes down. Exhale, the other leg comes up. And I say we're not leaning into it and looking at me leaning. Right? Our goal is to be as upright as we can be. So this is me doing it better. Drive into that heel. Good, I know, good. Yes, it should be a challenge. If it's not a challenge, take a little quarter step away from your mount. Good. Yes, you guys. Lisa, can you put your hips back just a hair? But everything else, I love the length in your spine. It's great. Good. Good. Nice. All right. And that can be your last one. Good. Beautiful. Yes, Diana. Now shift your weight back just a little. Yep. There you go. There you go. Wow. You guys are doing a beautiful job of keeping your spine line. Now I just want you to challenge yourself to get your weight back. Yes, yes, but that's gorgeous. Even if that knee doesn't make it up. Beautiful. You keep back there. Yep, good. Okay, great. Fantastic. So now we get to lean into it. So make sure you have enough tension on your strap that you can lean. Good. Remember, always when we're facing this direction, if you feel like you're going to lose your balance, step forward and release your strap. We haven't had that safety reminder in a little while. It's probably about time. All right, bring your heels together, Pilates stance. Come up on tiptoes. Good. And then arms come up for long stretch. Here, when they come up, can you take the bottoms of your shoulders wide? Good. Bring them down just till the straps tap your shoulders. And up. Good. And down. And you can remember your hand work from Monday, whether you're creating that little cup, right, from the inside outside of your hand, or gripping with all your fingers, making sure that that pinky one is also curling under. Either way. Good. And last one. Good. Arms come up high. Good. Now open them apart. Pull your shoulders apart with them, that bottom piece. Good. Pull it back together. Good. Wide on your back. Good. That's it. Now where's your spine line? Does it come from your nose or does it come from the back of your head? It comes from the back of my head, Mona. That's right. So check your length, right? If your nose is up, that's you trying to use your neck muscles to hold you up. We want that whole spine long and the abs saving us from falling. Good. Yes, that's better. Good. Last one. Can you circle down? Push palms up. Good. And out, palms facing forward. Down, palms facing forward and up. Good. Keep pressing into your fall, right? Keep pressing into that. Yes, good. Good. Last one. That's okay, sorry. Raw. Good. Good. All right. Arms are going to come down into scarecrow as you sit. Getting ready for your big Superman launch. Booty goes back. Good. Arms reach up, straighten, leap off the building. Good. Soaring into space. Hands come right to your shoulders. And then up, up, up. Good. That's it. Sitting down. Good. And up. You got it. That's it. Good. Let's do 2 more. Up. Fantastic. Open your feet. Put those heels down. Hinge forward. Pushing those fists away, getting that stretch through your calves, I hope. Yes, everyone get a stretch through their calves? Okay, good. Good. And then round up through your spine. Good. Yeah. You want another little stretch for your calves? How'd they feel? Yeah, okay, yes, please. Okay, good. So you can do multiple ways. If you push your heel forward and toe upward and push yourself at it, some people will get a stretch there. Because you were using the soleus, work with the back knee bent and the heel down, you'll feel the soleus stretch a little more. That's the bottom of that calf. Yeah. Of course, classic is pulling up the toe, but if where you're feeling it is that lower calf, then the heel down with a bent knee will stretch that a little more. Yeah. Feel good? Okay. Nice sip of water. Alrighty. So let's take ourselves side to mount. And we're going to step into second position. So I happen to have my right side to the mount. Fists are going to be knuckle to knuckle, and we're just going to step out, pushing that carriage out. Good. Drive into that standing foot. Pull your legs together. Yes, good. I love when I can see it on all of you at once. Everyone, it zips, whoop, and you're back up. Yeah, it's different than trying to push yourself off. There's a different energy versus pressing down the side that's closest to the mount. Good. Oh my gosh. I was watching dancers practicing for the Nutcracker, and the male dancer had to do that Ukrainian dance where they're on their tippy toes, squatting and kicking their legs out in front of them in a tippy toe squat down here. Holy cow. My legs were just screaming watching. That's awesome. So stay down here. Good. All right. And then we're going to take your elbows to your waist, and we're just going to do an open door and a closed door together. Yeah? Open door and closed door together. Good. Find the backs of your heels, because women, we tend to fall in a little bit like this. Can you get on the outside of your foot? That's it. Good. I can't see Mark. Where's Mark? Oh, there you are. Good. Good. I said women, and I always got to check in and see what you're doing. The man. All right. Then we're going to take that open door. Good. Now just push, raise your heel on the side that you're pushing toward. Good. Bring it back in. Good. Open door, push. Good. And our goal here is when we raise that heel, we're also pushing the toe and the ball of the foot into the ground a little more. And the fun thing about that moment, pushing this toe down, is that many of us will feel this adductor turn on more. It's like, oh, you're giving us something to work with, okay. And if you don't, you might just be rolling onto your toes instead of actively pushing them down. Good. One more. Nice. Good. Okay, so we've got to get some pivots in. Of course we do. So we're going to pivot, put that heel down, let the other heel raise, and then push away. Good. Holding here, we're going to lift up to the sky. Let your pelvis tilt. So I don't want this to be a back bend. I want your back pelvis to try to tilt down. Can you do that? Good. Now tilt it back to neutral. Now straighten the back leg. Come into your ski slope line. Bend the back leg. Tilt your pelvis under you. Tuck that belly up. Good. Tilt the pelvis up. Straighten the back leg. Ski slope line. Neutral. Tuck. Feel the spine follow it. You're in a neutral tilt here from your pelvis. Up. Now you're in anterior tilt. The front of your pelvis is forward. Yeah. Tilt, tucking under. That back knee will bend more. Good. Yes. Good. That's it. Tuck under. Good. And woo, last one. Good. All right, let yourself unpivot. Sit a little bit deeper and then step to home. You guys look great this morning. Making it look too easy. I'm always suspicious. So we'll start fists at knuckle to knuckle, right at your chest, and stepping out to that second position, driving into the standing leg, whoop, to bring us back. And out, and up. Good. Good. That's it. Down. There you go. And up. Good. Drive. Yeah, don't just drag, right? It's not because that's my tweaking here, right? I want you to really drive down so the energy is straight up. Yeah, better. Good. Okay, last one. We'll stay down and we'll start just the open door and closed door, the double one, so each fist follows the other. That's it. Make sure, especially that open door one, the one that's farthest from the mount, stays open, right? If you're trying to open a door with a closed shoulder, it's not going to feel good. You want that broad so that it flattens against your back and you'll get more range of motion, right? If you're closed, you get stuck, can't go further. Yep, open those collarbones, open wide. Connect your shoulder blades. There you go. Good. Okay, so then let's add your heel on as you go open. Stay down here. And as you're adding that heel, I want you to press ball of foot, big toe, second toe down on the raised heel side. So some of us will raise the heel and just jam into the joint. This is why I want you to press that toe. Yes. Good. Now will your left hip let you go any lower, Diana, or is that where it is today? Is that okay? Okay. Same thing, Lisa. I want you to stay down there. Don't come up when you put your foot down. Stay low. Yep, good. Good. And last one. Nice. Okay, then let's pivot. Pivoting away from your mount. Press those arms out. Tuck your tail. Allow the back knee to bend. You're in a neutral tilt back. Whoa. I'm going to try to be in a neutral tilt back. We're going to tilt forward. And let your spine stay in line as that tail lifts. You can lift your arms as you tilt back, but make sure your spine stays in line. It's not a back bend. You're neutral tilting from the pelvis. Does that make sense? Pelvis tucks under, knee may bend more. When you I can't see you on either screen here. That's it. Yes, use that back toe. When you come into your forward tilt, push, 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 and feel the front heel hold you in place. Yeah. Good. Better. Yes, better. That looked great. Good. All right. And then you can let yourself unpivot and come back to home. Nice. Yeah? How are we feeling? Good? Warm. Okay, good. I hope so. I want us to be warm. All right. So then let's come down to the mat. Right, is there anything I'm forgetting? Yeah, let's come down to the mat. So if you need to bring a mat over, please do. We're going to turn our backs to the mount. Arms low, and we're going to press down to the ground as we roll. And so here I want your shoulders back and your arms wide. Remember all that slicing practice we did earlier? Here's your challenge. Now you have force trying to get you to hunch. You're going to still keep the shoulders wide instead of letting them collapse. You see how that makes my upper back round? And then what does that look like when I'm 10 years older? Not so great. So right? Those things accumulate. So just rounding down, keeping those shoulders wide, really challenging yourself. So it's not that your pecs and biceps aren't going to work, but they're working in the socket, right? In relation to a good socket position. Wide, 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 wide. Good. And last one down. Good. And then we'll walk your hands out or your feet back, just depending on your relationship to your mount. Good. Whoa! I am off the floor and sliding back. Hang on. Holding your plank. We're just going to take those. We take your right hand, bring it up to your armpit, push it forward. Now come to your side. Good. That's it. Rotate back to your ground. Bring the hand in. Put it down. Other side. Shoulders wide. Set before you go. Up. Press. Rotate. Good. To the ground. In. Down. Up. Press. Rotate. Good. Toward the ground. In. Down. Other side. Up. Press. Rotate. That's it. Good. Toward the ground. In. Down. Can we do one more round? Yes. Up. Press. Rotate. That's it. Toward the ground. In. Down. Shoulders wide. Last one. Up. Press. Rotate. Shoulders wide. Armpits up. Good. Toward the ground. In and down. Good. Knees come down. You can let yourself gently come into a child's pose if it feels good. And just letting your straps pull back toward your mount. Are you stitching too? Good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah, I feel good. I know none of us are quite rushing out of that motion. And then we're just going to lay on our, well, no, hang on. Before we lay on our backs, we have one more. Sorry, forgot one. And this is just simple. You can hold on to one strap or two. The second strap won't be in motion. It's just to ground your hand, right? So sometimes when we stand and have a strap under the standing foot, that helps you feel your foot. Same thing with this second strap. So it's up to you whether you want it or not. If it becomes distracting to you, you can let it go. We're going to be side to the mount. My right side is to the mount. Hi, precious. And we're on all fours. And this hand that has the outside hand is the one that really needs to have the strap. That's the working side. Okay, you gotta come under this hand because it's the one that gets to lift up. All right, so shifting your weight so that you can feel all 10 fingers. No, you're only gonna have 5 fingers on the ground, but I want you to feel them like you're grabbing a piece of the earth. Can you imagine grabbing a piece of your earth? Good. Then your left hand reaches forward, or whichever is your hand that's farthest from the mount. Good. And you're going to simply open it out to the diagonal. Don't bring it all the way to your side. You'll feel the strap want to swing it around the back. So open to the diagonal while you still have tension. Use your right hand to push your body toward that hand and then bring the hand carefully back in line with your body, keeping the shoulders wide. We're not going to let the shoulder pinch. And then again, out to the diagonal, push with those 10 fingers. They're grabbing the earth and trying to push the earth away at the same time. Good. Then you can add the optional leg. Sorry, did I hit you in the head? So the leg lifts opposite that moving hand. And if you'd like to, it can also go on the diagonal. In and out. Good. Just like that. Yeah, can you see that? Am I in the screen? Can't lift my head up high enough. Yeah, there you go. And then if your hands are like, no, we don't want to be on hands, Mona, no worries. You can come down onto your forearms. And then your hand that's moving will be a little bit lower, but still in line with your spine. And you still can add that leg if you want, right? That leg is optional. That leg, though, will be higher if you are on your forearms. Yes, good. Okay, let's go the other way then. You okay, Marty? We can't hear you. How did you get double muted? Both your screens are muted now. Oh, yeah, Muchacho is playing the song of his people. He's happy boy. I don't know why it seems like it's gotten louder. Okay. There we go. So, anchor the shoulders wide, right? Start with just the hand. Oh, you can't see my hand at all. That's it. Good. And then you can add in the leg, and you can hold the leg steady first, or if you're feeling energetic, go ahead and take it right away. Yeah, that's it. Good. See if that leg will stay up in line with your spine as you go. Good. Good. And last one. Yeah, come on, hip. You can do it. You can do it. Yes, that's it, hip. Good. And then you can lay down on your back. And we are going to put those feet in straps. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see if we're... Muchacho. All right. Where is everybody? So those of you who already have your feet in straps, just very gently with heels together, you're going to point your toes, tap them down, and back up. So almost butterfly legs, but you're still tapping on that. Good. And stabilizing your abs and your pelvis. Good. Yes, that's right. I love hands that check. Me too. What's going on in there? Good. Last one. Good. Should be waking up right behind the glutes again. Then I want you to take those knees together. Same thing. Stabilize your pelvis. Keep your knees bent. Just tap down. Just enough for you to feel your abdominals having to stabilize right through your center. Good. Good. That's it. And one more there. Nice. Then I want you to inwardly rotate your thigh bones. That's going to make your feet come out to the side. So you're rotating from the outside in. Good. Now lower that down. And slowly resist, come back up. Some of you might feel more solid if you use an exhale breath also on the way up. That's it, good. Let's do 2 more there. Good. And then we're going to keep that inward rotation. And the best way to do it is to do it from the down position. Then keeping that inward rotation, you're going to open your legs into parallel. So now in the socket, the hip is rotated in parallel. And then you're going to lift it from there and rotate it and bring it down again. So for a lot of us, this is a really weird position because women tend to fall in and give into their Q angle. So we want to be able to inwardly rotate when necessary, like when you have to turn really quick, right? Get out of the way, move quickly. Dog is jumping at your knee. You want to be able to move. Don't let the knees fall to your center. They're looking at each other, but they're apart. That's it, good. Last 2. And last one. Good. And then go ahead and bring those legs together. Heels together. You can grab your straps, pull in. Some of you will notice that in your ankles. Some of you will feel the fascia around your sacrum or lumbar differently. Good. Then from here, we're going to press those heels out. Nice long legs. Press down. Use the back of your legs. Pull it back in. Good. And out. Frogs. Good. Give a little lengthening press. Good. And bring it back in. Reach. Good. And one more. Reach. Good. And then those legs will stay out. Good. And we'll lift them up for leg circles. So all the way up, out to the side, pressing down, circle together. Good. And up. Good. That's it, good. And then one more this direction, and then we'll reverse. Opening out. Good. I love the checking hands. Some on pelvis, some on shoulders, some on ribs. Good. Good. All right. And then let's bring those legs in, grab onto your straps, and just push your heels up with the back of your leg. Have a nice stretch. So if you can really feel your sacrum on the mat, and maybe it might take you rolling side to side or up and down to feel it, but get that sacrum flat. Keep it flat while you pull the legs towards you. So if you roll your booty off the floor and you're on the small of your low back, you're not getting an honest stretch. It might feel good, but it doesn't tell you where your true range of motion is today. Good. And then go ahead and run those a little bit, pushing the heel up. And if you want even more stretch in the calf, shimmy your strap just to the ball of your foot so that you can pull. Good. Good. Yeah, and then whatever stretch you feel like you need here, some of you might like an adductor stretch with a straddle. Some of you might like to pull the heels into center. if you're in that adductor stretch, see if you can push your heels out. And really let them push away from you. Good. All right. And then we'll gently take the straps off the feet. Wow. Good. Legs are going to extend. Oop. That was me, not the dog. We're going to extend those legs out. Ah! Why are your toys are my feet? And we're going to just come up into a little bow. Collarbones wide. And I want you to look down your legs. Pull your top of your toes away from you. And come back down. We're just setting those abdominals. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Press. Reach the top of your toes. Far, far, far. Good. And last one. Just 3 little reaches. Good. Gently let those straps go. Try not to let them clank on your glass or anything valuable. Good. Take your knees, lift them up, and then let them fall to the side. So mine are going to the right. Good. Reach to your left. See if you can exhale. Let your shoulder come a little closer to the floor. That's it. Take 2 more breaths there, each one. Letting that fall a little bit closer to the floor. Notice where maybe you have to work a little harder. So, for example, my arm up at the diagonal, I can get that shoulder blade down, but as I bring the arm lower, I have to work a little harder at it. You might be the opposite. Yeah, so it becomes a mid-back exercise, not just a stretch. Good. Scoop those abs in, go the other way. Take a breath, see if you can exhale and let your shoulder rest back on the floor. Keep breathing. And when you feel like the initial stretch is starting to loosen up, then start playing with your hand position. Yeah. Good. All right, and then when you feel like that's done all it will, then gently roll on over so that you can bring yourself up onto all fours. Give yourself a nice cat. And extend. Good. Remember, when you're doing that cat, watch what your tops of your shoulders are doing, right? Where the arm ends. Not pushing them to the ear, we're bringing them wide on the body. So the stretch might feel different. It might be in a different spot than you're used to. Good. Good. And then you can give yourself a sassy cat, looking to your side, bringing your shoulder to your hip, round up through the middle, and then the other way. Good. Good. And then we'll come back to center, tuck those toes so that we can lift our hips up, press back into that big elephant position, and then walk your hands to your feet. Good. Soften those knees, drive the feet through the ground, and let that start your roll up. Good. Yeah, round those shoulders into place. Good. Good. And then we'll take them up higher. Good. Palms out, push back. Good. Big inhale up. Good. Palms out, push back. And one more. And back. Ah, thank you, everybody. Phew. Happy Friday. So, no class next Friday. Next Friday is the 26th. That's the second day of Christmas. And no class. Okay. Because I will need us. Saturday night. We got like Saturday night.